Everybody, Michael Campbell here, family pastor. Just wanted to go over this Sunday's lesson, how it applies to the kids, how it applies to us as primary disciple makers in our home. This Sunday, we are going through Elijah serving as a prophet. We'll see this story in 1 Kings chapter 16 through 18. And so even a dim light is visible in darkness, right? There's no denying that the world today can be described as a dark place where sin is endorsed and idolized. The mistreatment of others for any reason might actually be viewed as a necessary part of life. And some of the most egregious dismissals of God's standards are championed in many pockets of our culture and have taken root at a younger and younger age. But darkness, it's not new. In fact, the Bible reminds us that darkness has been a reality since the fall of man. And though the darkness often seems like the darkest of our realities, history tends to repeat itself. And so 1 Kings chapter 16 is one of the many places in the Bible where the depth of darkness is painted vividly. And so leaders who sought their own satisfaction at the expense of others, people who sought power and were willing to gain it, pleasure and fulfillment as justifiable reasons for any decision that they made. And these were only some of the markers of the culture of that day. But as God often does, he enabled and equipped a voice of light to pierce through that darkness. Elijah, a prophet sent from God to speak truth, lived with boldness in the midst of a desperate and depraved generation. So in the past, God communicated through the prophets. He sent a fire from heaven, multiplied flour and oil. But today he commissions his people to proclaim his message in the midst of a dark world. And this is actually part of our purpose in the world, to make visible the power of God, to be a light in darkness, to shine bright, breaking through the sickness of sin so prominently on display in our culture, and offering the hope of a God who never sleeps or slumbers and always finds a way to make himself known. And it's easy to grow weary when looking at our world, but take heart. Christ has overcome the world and has given us the ministry of making him known. In the midst of darkness, let your light shine before others so that they may see your good works and give glory to God. You know, there's an old Latin phrase called post tenebras lux, after darkness, light. And we see that there may be darkness, but light will eventually make his way in, and light can shine through. That gives glory to the Father. So these are some of the things that we're going to be going through in our classes this Sunday and next Wednesday. You'll see on the rest of the thread some discussion questions, memory verses, stuff like that. But until next time, God bless and take care.